by 16 until they're burned into the back of my eyelids. The first thing I see after I wake, the last thing I see before I sleep, text.
Text.
News. Notifications.
Notifications.
Ding.
Lighting up my screen, filling my head, hurting my brain.
This generation is so stressed out!
How was your test?
We regret to inform you. Breaking news!
How can we not be?
When the news of
Violence
war
and manipulating politicians
is delivered straight to our hands.
This generation is sheltered.
This generation
doesn't know hard work.
This generation
Complains too much.
This generation is voiceless, no matter how loud we speak.
This generation is trying to navigate a broken world other generations left behind.
This generation is trying to get an education.
Earn money.
And trying to bring us change.
And if that's not enough to make our minds cave in.
Another U.S. school shooting.
Another Syrian city bombed.
Another black man killed.
Another woman
Physically.
Emotionally.
verbally assaulted.
Another.
Young.
Brilliant.
Minds overwhelmed.
By problems
We refuse to solve.
And we are theater too, and we refuse to stay silent.
We refuse to be silent. We refuse to be silent. We refuse to be silent.
I know you did not hit Texas, but why are you still sleeping?
Mom, just give me like
No,
5
get
more
up.
minutes.
No, 5 more minutes? Okay, let me go ask your dad.
Okay,
No,
I'm
okay,
coming.
Dad, go to the bathroom.
Black Panther reaches top of box offices today.
Yes, Wakanda forever. English test due in 3rd hour from Mr. Johnson. I literally forgot about that. Tony liked your picture.
Hey, I hope you have a good morning. Kissy face heart emojis. See you at school.
OMG, girl. Kissy face and heart emoji. I can't believe it. He totally likes you.
So Tony not gonna like you with that hot breath. Why aren't you brushing your teeth? No, I swear to God.
Okay.
Do video games cause violence in children? Find out now.
I don't play Fortnite, so. Another school shooting, but the real question is,
What race?
was the shooting?
Another gun debate.
Was denied.
By Congress because they said it was
Too sensitive.
Why are you still here? Don't you have a math test? Mom, look at this. What does this have to do with anything? Go to school. I don't feel safe at school.
I cannot believe he texted you. That is so cool.
He's literally the coolest guy in our grade, and he
You
likes
see
you,
what's
and
on
I
the
don't...
news?
On the news. What are you talking about? Here it comes.
Hey, would you want to come over to my house after school and play Fortnite with me?
Sure.
Yeah, sweet, awesome.
Oh my god.
Do you know how to play Fortnite? You know, it doesn't even matter because you'll figure it out. It's probably not that hard. Are you listening to me? Dude, come on.
Another school shooting. Another school shooting. What race? What race?
Stop! It's 2018. Everyone is equal. But every Muslim is a terrorist.
Every black person's in a gang. And every white suspect has mental illness.
Get over it.
It's 2018. Everyone is treated equally.
Everyone is treated equally.
But people still stare at me like I was part of 9/11. Like my skin color is some sort of crime. As if my skin color defines my entire future. It's 2018 and we are all one.
We are all one. We are all one.
But I'm a minority. How are we all equal now? I'm already told by society where I'm going to belong in the future. That I'm an African-American Muslim just waiting to die in the hands of law enforcement. So tell me, where do I belong? Because it's not here.
Not here. Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here. But where? Not this again.
Dude, step out of it. What is wrong with you today? Are you even listening? Go to class.
Alright, good afternoon, class. Hope you guys had a wonderful spring break, because I know I have. Can you please stop the chitter-chatting? It's time for learning. Thank you. So our new unit is, what is racism? Now, will you please take out your notebooks, pens, papers, whatever you may have, and answer that question in your own words. Alright, time's up. Who would like to start us off? Yes.
Lynchings.
Good one.
Jim Crow.
Good one.
Slavery. Yes.
The Florida school shooting.
Oh,
Why aren't you writing that one down?
because it's not really relevant.
But it is.
Can you explain?
Well, if it was done by a black person, it would have been shut down. But since it was done by a white person, they were labeled as mentally ill.
Oh my gosh, you're totally right. Only a white boy can get away with something like that.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to disagree, and I'm feeling kind of uncomfortable, so.
Well, me and my other, your classmates are feeling comfortable. Can you please step out? And Jamie,
You know, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. It probably didn't have much to do with race at all.
And
The question.
Still remains.
what is racism?
Racism. Now, discrimination directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that your race is superior. Racism. Now.
Racism is when you discriminate someone from their background. Racism.
Racism is being told to go back to your country. Racism. Racism is being told
Being treated different in class based on your skin tone.
Racism.
Racism is what lets me get away with things.
Hush! Racism. Now, discrimination directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that your race is superior.
I'm an African American female who gets judged for other people's classmates because I'm in that area. Stop judging us. I get called racist when I say my opinion of how I see my community, state, or country being treated. Black people always get judged by their skin color or what we wear.
Pull up your pants.
Aren't those gang colors?
Take off your hood.
Pull up your pants.
Aren't those gang colors?
Take off your hood.
Pull up your pants.
Aren't those gang colors?
Take off your hood.
I have the right to be here.
Pull over.
Hands up.
Stop resisting.
Pull over.
Hands up.
Stop resisting.
Pull over.
Hands up.
Stop resisting.
I
Can't.
Breathe.
I can't breathe.
These actions aren't helping.
Protection isn't saving.
These words aren't working.
Enough is enough. 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 Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Hi, I'm Manito Mindi, and I'm live off the I-35W at a Black Lives Matter protest. What do you think of this?
You wonder why we
Block the road.
we wonder why
Guns are shot.
in our direction, why our lives are being taken, and all we're holding is hope in our hands. And all you can say is, oops, I must have mistaken.
I'm gonna talk now. Excuse me, can you move?
No, we can't.
Well, we're trying to get to a dinner reservation.
You're gonna have to go the other way.
Yeah, but that's so inconvenient because then we'll be late for our reservation.
Well, us being shot is inconvenient.
You know,
He makes a good point. Do you guys have an extra sign?
No, young lady, I think we do.
You're really gonna protest with them?
Well, yeah, you guys went to the March for Our Lives and the Women's March. Why is this one any different?
What's the difference?
You got it.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Being mixed race, I can connect to having to choose between different friend groups with different colors of skin and having to choose when I don't want to. It's stressful, and believe it or not, it's modern day segregation. Why do we have to choose black or white or Latino? Why can't we all hang together instead of apart? If you ask me, it'd be a damn good start to end this bully we know as racism.
Ugh, lunch looks disgusting today.
Hey Tara, how was your
It
weekend?
was so boring, but I went to this barn protest.
Yeah, I think my mom saw you on the news.
What'd she think?
Well, she said that she doesn't really want me to hang out with you anymore.
Why?
I just feel so energized. I'm so glad I got to have that experience in the Black Lives Matter protest.
I know, that was so awesome how you came out and protested with us.
Wait, sorry, but why were you at the protest? You're barely black.
First off, I am black. Second off,
Why weren't you there?
Chants and footsteps in uniform.
Call in response of
Not one more.
Enough is enough. When we don't acknowledge the lives that's been fighting this fight for decades.
We show up for the protests and walkouts.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace. Only when
White people are on the forefront.
We show up to the protests.
For
Gun.
Control.
And are protected by more guns.
What's the difference?
Between the protests that are protected,
And the ones that are killed off.
we show up only when it's convenient.
For us.
Instead of selecting all that apply,
Show up.
show up for dreamers.
Show up for Black lives.
show up for all women.
we say,
Not one more.
School shooting.
But there will always be.
More lives lost.
at the hands of gun violence.
Say, not
One.
More.
To all deaths.
by guns.
Show up.
Speak out.
Show the world what we care about. We won't stand in silence.
This generation is responsible for the changes that must be made.
It's up to us.
To lead.
This movement,
Of this nation.
We too are America.
enough is enough.
Never again.
Not one more.
We won't stop
Until our voices are heard and justice is served.
Will America ever solve this racial divide? Up next, the Bachelorette.
Oh my God, it's coming out. We've been waiting for this for so long. Do you have food?
I have the popcorn, the pretzels.
Good, I'm so glad.
I can't believe.
I don't know who she, like, I really just.
I know it's gonna be.
Oh my gosh. Okay, where's Victor? He's always late.
Again?
Again. Hello.
Hello.
So, how are you?
What's wrong?
Just that there's so much stuff happening around the world.
Like what?
Have you guys been living under a rock? Natural disasters, politics, school shootings?
Yeah, but that stuff doesn't really affect us. So let's just take your mind off of that and get to watching the finale.
You bloody idiots. Did you fry a lamb chop?
What are you? What are you? An idiot sandwich?
Oh my goodness. Next.
And now we will go into yoga.
Victor, this is something you need. You're so stressed about all these things going on in the world. Maybe if you just relax.
Breaking news, we have reports of yet another school shooting.
No.
It's
This is it.
just been a long journey and
Go back.
Why'd you do that?
If I had a mouth to speak of, I'd tell the world.
Fear,
Truth.
Pain.
That's the order. Fear, truth, pain. A heavy voice speaks through me, dropping half-veiled hints. Something terrible, did all we could, so sorry. That's when you can feel their fear, because they don't yet know the truth, but they're terrified of it. Fear, truth, pain. When the truth does hit, there is silence, because there are some truths too terrible to feel, to understand. Last are the tears,
Sarah Howard, 16. Emma Campbell, 16.
the screams,
Monty Maldonado, 16.
Elizabeth Stockbridge, 16.
the pain.
Henry Floss, 17.
this could be you.
This could be us.
I guess I never thought about it like this before.
But the Bachelorette.
There are way more important things.
Yeah, but I have no idea what to do. I feel so helpless.
Not like we have the upper hand.
I just can't sit here and watch this and do nothing.
We're here at a vigil being held for the students of the tragic school shooting. Coming up after the break, we'll answer the question, why are teens so depressed?
The struggles are not only what you see in the news.
Sometimes they're within.
The person sitting right next to you.
Honey,
Honey,
wake up.
Breakfast is ready.
Hurry up. It's getting cold. Scrambled eggs and orange juice today, sweetie, all right? And then don't forget we have the blue pills now. Blue after red, red after green, then the yellow. Cut the yellow one in half, okay? These pills make me numb. Just means they're working. I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Breakfast?
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Honey, is everything okay?
No, I'm feeling a little nauseous and a little dizzy. Is it okay I can stay home today?
Actually, I think you're fine. You just probably woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but good luck in school today.
But pills aren't stopping me.
Just suppressing me.
Stop!
Alright, class, here are your tests.
Some of you did better than others.
But it's just
It's
that.
just so skewed.
You got a D on that test? It was literally the easiest thing ever.
I just wasn't feeling well.
You're never feeling well.
You can't be feeling well.
How was the test for you?
It was okay.
Really, I think it was super easy. I'm so tired, I just want to die.
Same.
You always want to die.
What are you doing this weekend?
Nothing like usual.
You're being called out in the counselor's office.
Yeah, you're a counselor's now.
Coming to lunch?
No, I have somewhere to be.
So sweet. I noticed you've been feeling kind of down. What's up? What's happening? How you doing?
You're fine.
I'm fine.
How's school today?
It's fine. I'm fine.
Anything happening at home? How's that going?
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'll have to be honest, I'm kind of worried about you.
You're fine. Fine.
Are you sure you're okay?
Just say you're fine. I'm fine. Every day, it is the same for me as I walk through those doors.
My brain not motivated for learning.
My body losing weight constantly.
My soul not caring if
If I live or die. My being wanting to become obsolete.
Obsolete.
Obsolete. Obsolete. And I carry this in my heart throughout my day. Once I get home from a long day with so no stress,
I get angry with every little thing that comes my way.
My parents will always carry their sorry faces.
That means the drugs are working.
You probably just woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Even though it's not their fault that I am this way.
Honey, dinner's ready.
I put my backpack down in my room of despair and darkness.
And I lie down in the bed, crying.
I continue to cry as I continue to pour out my spirit.
Hot and cold tears produce in my face as I breathe in and out to calm my stressed nerves.
Honey, just pray to God and everything will be okay.
Don't tell anyone about this.
Just keep praying, my child.
What happens in this house stays in this house.
Those are the words I continue to hear.
No need of medication when you have your family.
No need of doctors when you have faith. But should I continue to distance myself from my friends?
Laugh and have a huge smile.
When I would rather cry? Or should I ask for help from people who I may not trust?
Hashtag
Trending.
Take once a day by mouth with food.
Take before each meal, do not chew.
swallow the way I swallow my words, choking on my own truth.
Hashtag same.
Beauty is but a concept, and my mind is a wasteland, a wonderland of continuous thoughts.
You're not enough.
You said too much.
You're not
you
enough.
said too much. You
You're
said
not
Is it not enough to say
I'm depressed?
Hashtag relatable.
There's always more than what I say, than what you see. I hold my breath when you romanticize my anxiety, my depression, my OCD. I didn't mean to be a trendsetter, but still you try to copy. I'm not a statistic, but you won't hear my story.
What's your story?
Oh my God, I hate my outfit today. I look so homeless.
I don't have anywhere to go tonight.
You look like you have somewhere to go.
Do you have any money for food?
Why would I give you money? You're just gonna buy drugs.
Single mother, anything helps. It's your fault.
We didn't choose to be here. They couldn't accept me. I was kicked out because my identity didn't align with their beliefs. My super religious parents would rather have no son than a gay one. Why are you here? I came home to nothing. I served my country faithfully and now I'm ostracized by it. To my friends and family, I am not the same. That's my story. What's your story?
My mother made me choose between my home or my baby. Shane closed all doors that used to be open.
They say home is where the heart is.
But what if you don't have a home? My
Home.
is my friend's house. My
Home.
is the bench on a bus stop. My home is this street.
Why do you always wear the same clothes?
This is all I can fit in my bag.
When's the last time you took a shower?
I had nowhere to shower last night.
Are your parents coming to conferences?
My parents? Moms are supposed to be sweet. Moms are supposed to be nice. But how come my mom knows?
I have nowhere to sleep tonight.
I used to be daddy's little girl. He used to buy me anything I want, bring me any bedtime story. That was until he decided
Enough was enough.
And
I wasn't enough.
I'm 16 years old. I should be stressed about school. Instead, it's when I'm going to have my next meal. The stress in my head, I can't conceal. Day in and day out, I start to doubt whether or not I'm going to make it out. But I have to.
You have to.
I need to.
You need to.
And I want to.
You want to.
Your friend runs up to you after school, huge backpack slung over one shoulder, and asks quietly,
Can I stay over?
Your older brother lost his job, and he hasn't found another one. And suddenly,
We're sharing rooms again.
your neighbor shows up at your door at 2 in the morning. Because
I don't feel safe.
with my partner, they're not old men sitting on a street corner with a cardboard sign. But
So what if they
are? Homeless people are still People. People aren't litter to clean off the street. People deserve to be safe. People deserve to have food. People deserve to have someone that they can trust. So if they can't go to you, show them where they can go. If you don't have food to give, figure out who does. But trust costs no money. Trust takes no effort. Trust that the people you see on the street are telling their actual stories. Trust that this is truly their only option because nobody would choose to live the way that they are forced to. So reach out, find someone a solution, and trust that when someone turns to you, when they say,
Anything else?
They mean it.
I'm Wendy White Tears with WPWP Network, and that concludes our segment on teen homelessness. You know, it's just so sad the things kids go through these days. Up next, find out more about violence in schools. Is race a contributing factor? Find out now.
If I had a mouth to speak of, I'd tell the world I have extreme control. I creep into the skin of these students as they walk into school. Whenever they see someone looking shady to them, they call me by using their sweat and breath. I am the one that they feel. I have the most control since not even they can control me. And when they see, they call me. The darker the skin, the more I am present. More people like this give me all the power in the world. If I had a mouth to speak of, I'd tell the world where I get my energy from.
Schools.
Students always carry me around inside their hearts and lash out at people with dark skin. Most of the time, people with really dark skin call me to mostly protect them, even though I'm only there to be inside their hearts. I am no help to them. I am here for control, and I want their hearts.
What's next for me? Advanced in AP.
School to prison pipeline.
10 years later.
I'm Wendy White Tears from WPWP Network. What privilege?
White privilege!
Today, we're learning about some locals from your community. Up first, a felon being released after his first 10 years in prison. Over to you, Teresa.
Hi, I'm Teresa Toxalot here with Darnell didn't do it, and he claims he didn't do it. Hey, Darnell, would you like to speak on what happened exactly 10 years ago at high school?
Yes. I was walking to school, peeling an apple for butter. And the security guard spazzed on me, tackled me before I know I'm in handcuffs. Should never happen, there's a whole lot of BS.
So what's next for you in life, Darnell?
What do you mean, what's next? For felons like me, it's possible to get a job or even rent an apartment. 2 weeks will probably be back here.
That is so sad. Back to Whitney White Tears.
You know, it's just so sad. It might have been the community he grew up in. Anyways, we're getting some local millionaires up first. This one just made his first million. Back to you, Teresa.
Hi, I'm Teresa Toxalot here with Cyrus Spins a Lot, and that boy can sure spend a lot.
You know it, Teresa.
So, would you like to speak on your success?
I would. I just love to take moments like these to reflect on my environment and realize how great of an uprising I had. Like, to think I never thought I'd even get here in the first place.
Right. You had a few run-ins during high school. Care to share, Moneymaker?
To think that one day I brought a knife to school. How juvenile, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, my community really helped me bounce back from that incident.
So, what are your plans next in life?
I think we're going to reach $1 billion.
Yeah!
Question, it still remains America. What's next?
What's next? What's next for me when I get pulled over?
What's next when I go to the airport and they profile me as a terrorist?
What's next when we fit the description?
What's next when I'm given a limited opportunity?
What's next when a gun is put before
Our lives!
am a weapon of terror. I am a tool of control. I am used to end lives. But why am I changed by who holds me? I am a weapon of terror. Why am I protection in the hands of a cop, but a threat in the hands of a black man?
Why?
When a white kid carries me to school, he is disturbed.
I just feel so bad for him. He didn't really have any friends.
Yeah, his family left him when he was younger.
Does that even matter?
When a person of color is shot.
When I'm legally carried.
Philando Castile.
Why is a child of color shot?
Jason Harrow. When I am just a toy. Tamir Rice.
Why is a person of color shot?
Alton Sterling.
Paul Castaway.
Pedro Villanueva. When I'm nowhere to be found.
Charlena Lyles.
Freddie Gray.
Jamal Clark.
Why?
Am I put before the
Lives of a generation.
Lives of a generation.
Lives of a generation. Lives of a generation.
Lives of a generation. Lives of a generation.
The questions flow through my head as the bodies hit the floor in front of me.
Why? 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 Speak up! Speak out! Show up!
Be about!
Dear Mr. President.
Control your tweets.
Dear Mr. President.
Children are dying on your watch.
Dear Mr. President.